Two men have been jailed for more than 30 years after being convicted over the attempted murder of a teenage boy in Coventry. Ismail Hussain and Adam Mahmood were involved in stabbing the 15-year-old boy in a park off Kitchener Road on 3 February this year. The pair, along with a 17-year-old boy who was 16 at the time of the stabbing, cannot be named for legal reasons. They were armed with knives as they punched and stabbed the victim several times before fleeing the scene. The 15-year-old stumbled out of the park and collapsed in the street, with members of the public giving him first aid until the ambulance arrived. The court heard how the boy had been lured to the park by Hussain, 19, who had called him, asking him to come down to see him. When he arrived, the boy was greeted by Mahmood and the 17-year-old, but shortly after, Hussain arrived, and the mood immediately became hostile, with Hussain pulling out a knife and stabbing him. Hussain was then backed up by Mahmood, who joined in on the horrific attack. Despite the severity of his condition, he has thankfully made a healthy recovery. The group have been convicted. Following extensive locally led inquiries, they were identified and arrested within weeks of the attack taking place. CCTV and data evidence helped the officers build their case against the three, who were all charged and subsequently convicted. Hussain and Mahmood were convicted of attempted murder and possession of a blade, while the third offender was convicted of wounding, possession of a blade and perverting the course of justice. Hussain of Curzon Avenue, Coventry, was sentenced to 19 years imprisonment, and Mahmood of Durbar Avenue, Coventry, to 15 years at Warwick Crown Court on Friday, 11 October. The 17-year-old received a 2 years in custody training order